I want to speak on, Bill County and, the graduation rates. Around the time where I graduated, it was shocking to me to see that, half of the county was below like 50%. And, you look at it now and, across the board, the whole county, the graduation rate has increased. Everybody graduating now. And I attribute some of that success, to some of your, doings in the education system locally. So I want to ask you, like, what was some of the change that you saw in that, and as well, why do you feel like, that it is? I mean, I'm not gonna say statistically it's more violent, but we had a record-setting murder rate in 2020 or 2019.
Yeah.
So just kind of speak on that.
Okay, so as a community leader and as an evangelist, what I want to say is that, what I want and need to say is that those systems that we were just talking about, the political, education, and faith-based, it's important that we partner with each other. And if a child don't or youth don't have that diploma, then it's gonna go one or two ways. My role right now in this season in my life is to make sure it don't go one or two ways. Okay? I remember when it was June 2018, and I was sitting in a courtroom because I was there to be a character witness for one of my for a youth. So I was character witness, know the family, and the mother called and asked what I did. So I'm sitting there really not wanting to do it because he did what he did, right? And I'm looking at him, knowing I'm looking at him crazy, sideways, whatever. But God had me in there for a reason. And for some reason, his case kept getting pushed back. So I'm sitting there, and the judge asked them, they go up one by one. And the two questions the judge asked is, can you read? And what was the last grade you attended? I'm just sitting there. And it was just person after person after person after person. Nobody with a diploma. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I get it. That's when I made this decision about the Hope Center. But when I did speak, I told the judge, I said, you know what, Judge, you doing your job. You doing what you designed to do. I said, lawyers, I looked at the lawyers. I said, lawyers, you doing your job. I said, all I can ask is for mercy on his sentence because he did what he did. Now it's time for the family and the community to do their job to prevent this from happening.
Right.
And that's where the work is. That's where the work is. I still interact with people lives that I have impacted or influenced. I'm checking on them. I'm on social media. I'm looking. I see your social media going left. You got to deal with me. I see you on there smoking blunts all the time, drinking all the time. Not every other, you're not on holiday, but you turning up, you in the club. I'm called. I'm trying to see what it is. How can I help you? Right? So we have a lot of work to do, and what we want to do, the work that we want to do, is to reestablish fatherhood.
Right.
Reestablish fatherhood and family, working to evangelize, to show people Jesus. Show people Jesus. And that's where I am. And that's what's going to do it. That's what's going to do it. Because it goes back to my family. My dad at 3rd grade education, my mama, it was no choice. You get your diploma. You gonna go to school. You ain't gonna do nothing but do what we say. Train up a child in the way that they should go. And when they depart, they know how to get back to that training. See, when I got out of my parents' will for my life, I knew how to get back. Because they did take me to Sunday school. They did take me to. I knew about Jesus. They taught us about Jesus. We had devotion in our house. I knew how to get back. So when I got lost and in that dark place that you asked me about, I knew how to get back.
Right. Because
I had a foundation. Right. And that is what we want to do. We want to instill hope in every family.